I'm Sharon with Wells on Wealth LLC, and I'm from Washington, D.C. area. I wanted the possibility to be in front of sponsors, investors, financial companies that could help my business, also attorneys. I wanted to find out about taxes. I feel like I can never stop learning about multifamily investments. Well, they haven't really exceeded my expectations. I'm getting a lot of the information I got from our immersion, but that's okay. Because, you don't always pick up everything in the first session. So I feel like I need to have it repeated, to have it reinforced in my memory. So this has been a very beneficial event for me. I've also had the possibility to meet investors in financial institutions that will actually give me bridge money, lend me money for any type of value propositions I might have on my multifamily, as well as extend a loan for me to purchase. So I think that's phenomenal. I'm really enjoying going into the various booths and meeting the wonderful people. It has exceeded my expectations in terms of networking because I've met people from all over the country so far, from 15 states I've counted. So I think that's pretty phenomenal, and we're talking about doing some syndication possibly, and now it's also opened my horizons and broadened my perspective to look in different areas and not just in my local region. I want to get 50. My whole goal is to get 50 states, so I'm trying to get all 50 of them. My biggest fear, honestly, I am a residential realtor, so I've done real estate for 15 years. But with multifamily, you start adding these zeros on the end of the price, and you're talking millions that you're going to be putting out and be responsible for. And I think that was one of my biggest fears. And I was telling my partner, I said, maybe we should start small and get like a little 4-unit for $800,000, because guess what? That's what a house could cost you. And I felt comfortable. But I had to realize I had to start to be uncomfortable with some of the things that I needed to do to make this business grow. And one of those was to change my mindset and to remember the millions is just a couple of more zeros. So once I got that in my mind, I was good. And so I've overcome that fear, and now bring it on. I'm going to try to find the best deal I can. RA Mentor means a lifelong legacy for my family. It means the possibilities of financial growth and stability for me and my family. But ultimately, it also means a chance for me to help my community in particular, and possibly the nation overall. I'd like to have some housing that's available in my multifamily units that would be for underprivileged families or for people that might be aspiring entrepreneurs. I don't know how I'm going to work that in the plan, but I've always been a community activist, and so I'm about giving back. So coming to RA Mentor will allow me that opportunity to actually give back to the community and give back to some of the people who've helped me along the way. And, of course, to gain financial freedom. That was one of my favorites. It gave us a hands-on opportunity for us to actually view a multifamily unit. We weren't able to go inside, which was a little disappointing because I wanted to go in and actually kind of evaluate the units. But overall, it was great opportunity. We were able to judge the outside of the unit, look at some of the amenities that were offered. I got to personally talk to some of the tenants that were there, which I thought was remarkable, and get their opinion of how the building was. I think that was very valuable for me, and it kind of put the pieces together because it was like hands-on training where you actually learned how this process could actually work for you. So I thought it was invaluable, and I was really glad that I attended. My advice would be just do it, just like Nike said. Get started on it. You won't know the possibilities until you get in the training. If you have that inkling of a thought in your mind that you want to be an investor, go multifamily instead of single units. I've done the single unit investing, and it can be a pain in the tuchus. All right, you have tenants who come, they go. I had some that left at 2 o'clock in the morning on me one night, and I had nobody in there, and I had to try to get another renter. Not to mention, after each renter, there's a cost for you to turn that property over to get it ready for the next renter. So you really aren't getting the cash flow income that you can from the multifamilies. I have long-term goals that I think I can fulfill with this. One is to get a really poor property that might be in a D unit, D area, and bring it up, its value up, but also to remodel it and possibly turn it into, you know, a really great place. So there are ultimate opportunities that you have. Multifamily is the way to go because actually that's the way society is turning now. People are moving into urban areas. They want the smaller units. They want to have their shopping right next to them and downstairs and have multi-purpose type of buildings that they live in. So I think we're getting in on a cutting edge at the right time, and the right time is for you.
Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, could you do me a favor and hit the like button below? And also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the new cutting edge techniques that we're about to share with you. Also, if you like that video, I've got another one right over here, queued up, ready to go.